Good evening and welcome to India Post Live. You're watching India Post Live, of course, is India's first news conversation web TV. And what we're going to discuss today in the conversation is about Indian comics and the status of Indian comics. How are India's Desi comics dealing with the kind of competition that we're seeing in the market, especially with the boom in TV and internet? We've got this report for you. Have a look.
We had the likes of Chacha Chaudhary and Rajan Iqbal as the comic heroes during the 70s and 80s. But enter the new millennium and the world is a changed lot. Though a few characters exist even now, but only a few know of them. None enjoy the iconic status of yesteryears. The comic industry has been the biggest sufferer due to the invasion of television and internet into our homes. That has forced them to look elsewhere. And the focus is now on small cities which are still away from internet and cable television. The results have been optimistic for big groups like Diamond Comics, who are valued at $4 million US, while rivals Amar Chitrakatha Media of Tinkle fame have their sales heading northwards for the past few years. But they too realize that if they are to survive in the long run, then they have to strengthen their digital presence. Perhaps the only way to keep the tradition of Desi comics alive will be ironically through the internet.
Okay, so are Indian comics surviving or thriving? And to discuss that, we have Mr. Anupam Sinha, of course, joining us. He's the creator of the character Commander Dhruv. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. And we also have Mr. Sanjay Gupta, the creative head of Raj Comics, joining in the studio. Sir, thanks so much for joining in. We also have a lot of people joining us on Skype, but I'd like to start with you, sir, Mr. Gupta, first. We saw the report there, the boom of internet and television serials for kids coming in. How tough is it, for someone like you who has a job of creative head to ensure that you're also there in the same space?
देखिए, जो भी चीज़ आपकी चैलेंज होती है, आप उसको अपना शक्ति बना सकते हैं। नेचुरली अगर टीवी है या इंटरनेट है तो उस मीडिया को हम अपने पक्ष में भी कर सकते हैं। उन मीडियाज़ पे हम अपनी कॉमिक्स को ले जा सकते हैं, जो कि हम आज सन 2000 से अपनी 3000 कॉमिक्स जो हमारे टाइटल्स हैं उनमें से 2000 कॉमिक्स को हम डिजिटाइज कर चुके हैं। इतना बड़ा कंटेंट किसी के पास भी हिंदुस्तान में नहीं होगा, और वो हमारा फ़ायदा ये रहा कि मोबाइल में और दूसरे प्लेटफॉर्म्स में हम ऑलरेडी ई कॉमिक्स पे काम कर रहे हैं।
I'll bring in Mr. Anupam here. Sir, how, if we talk about the business angle of it, I mean, I know sir is the co-founder of Raj Comics, but do you actually see, जो sir कह रहे हैं, do you see the market expanding?
I surely see, and when we say that there are many other type of entertainments, like you said TV serials or Cartoon Network or something, I see they live in a different space. Means there is no competition that if they are watching a television serial they would not read comics, or if they are reading comics they would not watch the movie. Actually all these things coexist. They actually lend strength to each other. Like if someone has grown up on Chhota Bheem, he'll certainly graduate to Super Commando Dhruv, and then to other comics, and then to movies, and then like this. So okay. I think this is not the correct notion that these things eat up into each other's fields.
Okay.
They are actually supplementing each other.
Okay. Do you agree with that, sir? Do you agree with that?
Sure.
Huh?
देखिए, अब हम 86 से कॉमिक्स में हैं और सुपर हीरो कॉन्सेप्ट पे हमने सबसे ज़्यादा काम किया है, और उसका ही वजह है कि अनुराग कश्यप इस पे मूवी बनाने वाले हैं डोगा पे।
जी। और
बाकी कैरेक्टर्स के ऊपर भी हमारी बात चल रही है बड़े बड़े स्टूडियो से, और बहुत जल्दी आप देखेंगे कि ये सब मूवीज़ में आएंगे, लाइव एक्शन, एनिमेशन।
ओके,
ये सब बहुत दूर नहीं है।
Okay. Actually, sir, I can tell, because what we have been doing, we have biggest universe of superheroes, and almost all our superheroes are quite popular. There was a time when they were equally popular, but then we had to pick up, due to time constraint, we had to pick up a few characters that we should work more on this, more on this, more on that. So at one point of time, or even today, we have 3 or 4 superheroes who are equally popular. It is not that this, if this is more popular, sells more, then his popularity is eating into the popularity of this character. Means we can see this very clearly in our own universe itself.
Okay.
So I would say that internet or online comics, actually they are a support to us. They are a new medium. We can exist in hard copy as well as we can go to internet. It is not that we have to shift to internet or shift to hard copy.
So you're saying that you have your core readership or viewership with you, and internet is helping you expand further.
Very correct, sir.
Okay. Oh, we also have Aniruddha Chakrabarti joining us from Delhi. He is the founder of Chariot Comics. Aniruddha, thanks so much for joining us. What is your take as far as Desi Comics are concerned?
So, I mean, as a whole, well, of course, I mean, you have Sanjay sir and Anupam sir sitting in front of you. They are the ones who paved the way. I mean, I grew up reading their comics, so that's there. What we are trying to do is we are what we call independent publishers. Let's say, I mean, Chariot Comics, for example. There's Holy Cow, and there's Akshay. I don't know if he's online right now, but from Meta Desi. So, I mean, for us, what we are looking at is a resurgence. We are hoping we can be a part of that, and that's growing. That being said, I mean, my whole contention is, I mean, what I came in, once when we kind of like founded Chariot Comics and got into the business, what we wanted to do was push the digital medium in terms of, instead of looking at print, actually move into the digital medium. Now, to be very honest, India's still not ready yet. That's my assessment, because simple example is like they would prefer our comics in print. Initially, we just went digital only, and that didn't really work for us, and people still prefer print, and that's something we're trying to navigate as independent players, digital versus print, how much should we, how much shouldn't we?
But is that, I mean, is that what you're saying, is that very much of a, a metro city phenomenon, or is it, do you see this happening even in, like B cities and the metro cities also? Because there is a perception, there is a perception that, there is digital penetration is higher in metros, so that's why,
Okay, so this is kind of like a catch-22 in the sense that, well, maybe not exactly a catch-22, but so the problem we face, I mean, very clearly is the fact that, okay, there is digital penetration, people do have mobile phones and smartphones. Now, for us to reach out to that audience, when they reach out and read our stuff, they're like, no, we like our comics in print. Okay. I mean, there is always that thing, right? You want to feel the comic book and, read that. So that's there, and that's something we are trying to, work around by giving out freebies, free digital comic downloads, so then you can read our print. So we're trying to kind of balance that model now, keep where how much we can push on digital and then move to print.
Okay, I'd like to.
For us independently, it's just one more thing I wanted to get in. For us independently, it's not really feasible to print out month-on-month basis. So we kind of stick to the compilations in the trade paperback and graphic novel format. But the continuous flow, which I mean works beautifully for Raj Comics, is something we want to get at. But I don't think as a publisher we are there yet. It'll take us some time.
Okay, not there yet. Hopefully soon. So
hopefully, yeah.
Sanjay sir, I'd like to bring you in. What Aniruddha is saying that people still prefer the
feel of the comic.
Yeah, the feel of a comic.
Copy, yeah.
But is it true in metros also?
देखिए, जहाँ तक हमारा फैन बेस है, जहाँ हमारे पास रिव्यूज़ जो आते हैं, उन रिव्यूज़ के हिसाब से लगता है कि हाँ, हार्ड कॉपी सभी प्रेफर करते हैं. जितनी ज़्यादा हार्ड कॉपीज़ उन्हें मिल जाए बेहतर है. हाँ, कहीं जिनको प्रॉब्लम्स हैं, हार्ड कॉपीज़ मार्केट में नहीं मिल पाती हैं, या उनको अपनी लाइफ में थोड़ी जल्दबाजी है, मोबाइल में कहीं बैठे हुए हैं, उस समय उन्होंने मोबाइल में कॉमिक्स पढ़ लिया, तो ये सब चीज़ तो रहती है. लेकिन हाँ, हार्ड कॉपीज़ को प्रेफर करते हैं.
So that means that what you were saying is more or less correct. I mean, be it a B city or a A city, people still like to have a hard copy with them.
Actually, this is a psychological phenomena. But you are saying hard copy or soft copy. Soft copy is for everybody. There is nothing personal in that. Okay. A hard copy is a personal asset. This is mine.
Yeah,
this is mine. This book is mine. Soft copy is anybody's copy.
Yeah, I mean, I also prefer to keep my book. If I like something, I'll buy it and keep it.
Yeah, that's psychology of having something personal.
इसमें फैंडम
Position.
सुपर हीरो कॉन्सेप्ट में फैंडम बहुत ज़्यादा इन्वॉल्व है. तो वो लोग जो फ़ैन है वो तो उसकी एक एक चीज़ को संभाल के रखते हैं. कि जितनी हम रीप्रिंट्स करते हैं, वो फैंस ऐसे हैं रीप्रिंट्स को भी संभाल के रखते हैं. एक ही फैन के पास 10-10 कॉपी होती है.
Okay. So the loyalty factor is there, right? We've got Akshay Dhar joining us from Delhi. He's the founder of Meta Desi Comics. Akshay, thanks so much for joining in the conversation. So what is your take? I mean, do your readers prefer to keep their hard copies with them?
I definitely think they like having the hard copies. The ones who bought it have all enjoyed it.
Okay, but
And I think
yeah, in terms of the market, I mean, what are the sort of challenges you see ahead?
the single biggest challenge is, unlike the people who've been there sometime and have had a chance to, connect with the readers like Raj Comics has, and people are familiar with the characters and have a relationship with them, like they would with a Batman or a Superman. You're a fan. We don't have that, so we have to catch people's attention.
Okay.
And that's very hard to do because people look at it, and if they don't know what it is, they hesitate very much. It doesn't matter how much it costs. It could be really cheap, but if they don't see it, they don't pick it up. And we need to publish regularly, which is difficult when we can't, at least recover what we put into it. And it becomes expensive to keep running for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, we've got the creators of Raj Comics. Of course, they publish on a regular basis. But how does the market look to you? I mean, when you started out, did you feel that perhaps these are the challenges you're going to face, or has it been slightly better than what you expected?
It's been better and worse, I have to admit. When we started, we didn't expect anything. I mean, I think we expected that we'd be lucky if, we sold 100 comics period. Yeah, but the response has been huge, and in the last, it's been 5 years for me, and every year you can see it getting bigger and bigger, and more people are involved. Just you look at the people chatting online on, Facebook, social media. It's massive. It's across big cities and small, just like you asked earlier.
Okay.
But the downside of it, the down part has been that while people are very much still interested in it, like I mentioned earlier, they are very careful because comics is, like Sir pointed out earlier, it's an investment. It's something it's yours. So you want to buy stuff that you feel happy having. When you don't know it, you're a little worried about putting down on it, which is where the digital comics are useful because everybody is able to buy them at for a lower price, and if you like it, you can come back and buy the physical one later.
Okay. So, sir, we've got two young kids who started their own comics. So, I mean, it's not as bad a scene as that perhaps one thought that it would be. So, I'd like to bring in Sanjay sir on this. So, स्कोप तो लग रहा है, बच्चे कर ही रहे हैं?
नहीं, स्कोप है. पिछले 10 साल में जो ये सब कॉमिक इंडिविजुअल कॉमिक पब्लिशर्स आए हैं, इनका जो इंथुसियाज्म है, जो पैशन है, उसने कॉमिक मार्केट को हमें बहुत बड़ा सपोर्ट दिया है. किसी भी तरीके से ये अपना जो पूरा एनर्जी लगा रहे हैं वो कहीं ना कहीं फैंस को और नए रीडर्स को लेके आ रही है, साथ जोड़ रही है, और कॉमिक एज ए होल इंडस्ट्री डेवलप हो रही है. पिछले 10 साल से 2000 से बहुत सारी कॉमिक कंपनीज थी जिन्होंने शट डाउन कर दिया. उसके बाद सिर्फ राज कॉमिक्स रह गई जिसके अपने बल पे इसको जो है कॉमिक्स इंडस्ट्री को चलाए रखना था. नेचुरली हम अकेले थे और ये बहुत अच्छा हुआ, बहुत अच्छा हमें बेनिफिट मिला इन लोगों के आने का, और हम हमेशा इनको सपोर्ट करना चाहेंगे. हमारा ऑनलाइन स्टोर है जिसमें हम सभी कॉमिक कंपनीज की कॉमिक्स जो हैं उनको बेचते हैं.
सर, as far as the creatives are concerned, I mean, competition बढ़ा है आपके लिए? अनुपम सर.
क्रिएटिव्स के लिए कंपटीशन से ज़्यादा चैलेंजेस बढ़ गए हैं. ग्लोबलाइजेशन बहुत तेज़ी से हुआ है. क्वालिटी ऑफ वर्क, कंटेंट, और सिर्फ ग्लोबलाइजेशन ही नहीं, अभी जितने डिफरेंट मीडियाज़ हैं, जैसे मूवी है, एकदम से कॉमिक्स जो पहले एक नैरेटिंग ए स्टोरी मीडियम समझा जाता था, अब उसमें से एकदम से सिनेमाटोग्राफी मीडियम हो गया है वो. पहले हम एक ब्लॉक में बनाते थे, एक डायलॉग के साथ आदमी दरवाज़ा खोला तो अगले में वो हो सकता था सड़क पे खड़ा हो, लेकिन अब सिनेमाटोग्राफिकली करने में हमको उसकी एक सीक्वेंशियल आर्ट फ्लो बनाना पड़ता है कि उसमें वो सीढ़ी से उतरा बात करते हुए, फिर वो जो उसका चौकीदार होगा उससे हाई करेगा और फिर सड़क पे जाएगा. ये थोड़े चेंजेस है बिकॉज पीपल आर सीइंग ऑल दिस थिंग्स एज वन, दिस मूवीज़, कॉमिक्स, इवन आपके जो इंटरेक्टिव और भी फीचर्स हैं, एनिमेशन और इवन गेमिंग्स में भी बहुत चीज़ों को सिमिलर देखना चाहते हैं.
ओके. So
challenges तो नए पैदा हुए हैं, yes.
So we've also got Nikhil Kutti joining us from Delhi. He's a graphic designer. Nikhil, thanks so much for joining in the conversation. You know, we were discussing with Mr. Anupam Sinha. He's of course the creator of Super Commander Dhruv. That challenges have gone up as far as the creatives are concerned. What is your take on the whole industry?
I do think that there are some major challenges where the creatives come in. I think we've kind of there was this gap in the Indian comic market for a while where people who grew up, let's say, reading Chacha Chaudhary, once they reached a certain age, could not progress to a more advanced sort of character. So that sort of global reach that a Superman or a Batman has for a more sort of intellectual reader was not there for us at the next step. So now I think it's been a little tough to sort of catch hold of the readers who are of a certain age and get them interested in the new sort of Desi characters, I would say. So I see that there are a lot of really good characters coming up. I was just pleasantly surprised reading Grant Morrison's 18 Days. I thought his take on certain characters was brilliant. So I do see a lot of scope, and I'm hoping that it keeps getting better and better.
Okay, we've also got a couple of comic books enthusiasts joining us. I'd like to go to Prateek first. Prateek, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Yeah, Prateek, go ahead. I mean, who's your favorite Desi comic character?
I don't have a favorite comic character per se. I've always been a avid comic book reader, from Diamond Comics and Raj Comics to the present ones that include Orange Radius and Holy Cow Comics. So.
But what is your take? Are you happy with the kind of comics that are being churned, or you want some more masala or something else in it to keep you hooked on?
No, I am quite happy with what is being offered right now. There are all the characters that Raj Comics have, particularly Super Commander Dhruv, and Nagraj obviously is everyone's favorite character. But Doga has been made into a movie. But my favorite would be here either Anthony or Bhedia. I don't know. They just like the way the stories flow there, and since. I think Akshedhar is also here with us. So I'd also like to mention that, I was reading one of his stories by Holy Cow Comics, which is Warehouse. And I think he wrote a story on a Were Snow Leopard. So I found that very interesting, the way the story was written.
Okay, Snow Leopard. Okay.
Yeah, and that also goes with my handle.
Okay, that's your Twitter handle now. Okay, I'd like to bring in Ankit in the conversation. He's been patiently waiting and listening to everyone in. Ankit, go ahead. I mean, we've got the creators of Raj Comics with us. Is there any special character you want created, or are you happy with the ones they have?
No, I'm happy with the ones, and firstly, it's really good to see both of them, creators of this really mind-blowing book and comics that I've grown up reading. And so Nagraj and Chacha Chaudhary, all these characters, these are the part of our childhood. They are essential part, and nowadays kids are not into comics because I guess somewhere it's not been marketed well. Because earlier it was one major source of entertainment for the kids in the early 80s and 90s. But now the kids have many entertainment options, from TV to school and more. So I guess comics have taken a backseat there.
Okay, I'd like to bring in Sanjay sir on this. He has a point. He's saying that you're not marketing it good enough. Is that a fact or is it a perception?
ये एक लंबी वो है, perception कह सकते हैं इसे. Actually इसकी history है. 2000 तक जो जैसा अंकित ने बोला कि पहले किड्स के पास कोई और दूसरा एंटरटेनमेंट का वो नहीं था, कॉमिक्स मार्केट बहुत ज़्यादा हुआ. उसके बाद ये लोग अपने स्टडीज़, हायर स्टडीज़ में चले गए और करियर में चले गए. इधर हमारा अल्टरनेट मीडिया जो था वो डेवलप नहीं हो पाया. और इस बीच जो और कॉमिक कंपनीज थी वो सब शट डाउन हुई, जिसके कारण वो मार्केट जो थी स्क्वीज़ होती चली गई. बहुत सारे बुक सेलर्स बंद हो गए, ये हो गया। तो अब नेचुरली जो उस दौरान जो नया किड हुआ, उन्होंने बड़े होते ही वो टीवी पे कार्टून नेटवर्क और ये सब चीज़ें
तो
वो
निकल गया
वहाँ
था
निकल
हाथ से।
गए।
हाँ।
अब जो ये लोग हाई स्टडीज़ और अपने करियर बना के आए हैं, तो ये लोग अपनी कॉमिक्स में वो सब चीज़ ढूंढ रहे हैं। नेचुरली जो आज का किड है, उनके लिए उनको कॉमिक्स में लाना ये एक नया चैलेंज है, बहुत बड़ी मार्केट है। और नेचुरली जो जो चाहेगा मार्केट में आना, मार्केट को कैप्चर करना, उसके लिए बहुत गोल्डन चांस है।
Anupam sir, the other point that was made that like Superman, Batman, people still they still have following even if you grow up, but that was something that is missing in the Indian market so far. So I mean, has that been at the back of your mind that you need to create these characters that people can grow up with?
What you are asking is happening right now. अभी के टाइम ऐसा हो रहा है। अमेरिका में जो था, जब बच्चे थे उन्होंने they were hooked on that and they grew up as the comic grew. This is exactly what is happening in India. हमारे बहुत सारे रीडर हैं who are 30+.
Wow.
And they are still reading. And and keeping them in mind, we have to adjust the characters a little bit. Now our characters are a little bit away from that kid feeling to more a teenage feeling. और कई तो कहते हैं अब इनकी शादी करवाओ, अब इनको रोमांस करवाओ, इसमें थोड़ा मैच्योर डालो, गर्ल्स डालो, बाइक्स डालो, रेस डालो, उस तरीके की वो डिमांड करते हैं जैसी उनकी अपनी पसंद है, और हम लोग थोड़ा थोड़ा उसमें देते हैं। बट द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग इज़ ग्लोबलाइजेशन की वजह से और गेमिंग की वजह से एक ऐसा कंटेंट हमारे यहाँ आया है जिसमें कि एक्शन, और एक्शन के नाम पे वायलेंस, वायलेंस के नाम पे किलिंग भी हैं, इवन मर्डर्स भी हैं, और गोरी कंटेंट के साथ साथ कुछ हमारे हिसाब से कुछ ऑब्जेक्शनेबल कंटेंट भी है। मैनी पीपल से दे ओके, सो व्हाट, वी लाइक इट एंड दे शुड सी इट। बट द थिंग इज, आई थिंक देयर आर टू थिंग्स, टू टाइप ऑफ राइटर्स, टू टाइप ऑफ क्रिएटिव्स। वन who give what market wants, and one who give what market should have, because we have a responsibility towards a society also. We are not here only to earn money, because what we give, what people read and what people see in pictures, they actually have a bearing on their mind, and they try to emulate that. Means movies, they are not understanding this. Some novels which have been hugely hit recently in last 3, 4, 5 years, they are not understanding this, that what content they are providing to them, what type of image they are. But we, even in comics, we want to keep that certain value, means we do not want to erase entertainment value from that. We want to keep that value which has a touch, our touch. So despite all this onslaught of video games and actions and fancy guns and killing and blood, we want to keep our side. And we are very successful at it, and we are very hopeful that one day we'll have to strike a balance so that our book is our book, their book is their book, and we are succeeding also, I'd say.
Okay, I'd like to bring in Aniruddha back into the conversation. Aniruddha, the whole question of filtering, and the responsibility that that is on your shoulders when it comes. So how does one strike a balance between what the market wants and what the sort of social responsibility that you people carry?
Yeah, okay, so I kind of have a differing view on this, in the sense that because I hate any sort of, well, not censorship, but at least curtailing back. If a story requires it, go ahead, make it gory if you have to. Okay. That's my personal way of doing it, it's not like I'm saying that's the way to do it, but that's what I personally believe.
But
that being said,
yeah, but have you has that met with success? I mean,
yes, it has. I mean,
okay.
Because, so now, coming, before I tell you about that, coming to the part where how do we actually control that? Well, literally, that's a conscious choice you have to make as a marketer or a seller. I mean, if you're sitting at Comic-Con and there's let's say a 10-year-old kid who comes in and wants to buy your comic, I literally refuse him, saying, no, this is not for you, please move ahead. So that's the responsibility you have to have as an individual or even a publisher. No, this is not meant for you. Most of our content or comics which actually have graphic, let's say, violence. I mean, we usually don't go into the, let's say, the sex part, but we usually.
I think we're having some issues with Aniruddha. Let's go to Akshay. Akshay, can you hear us? Akshay, I think we're having some issues with our network. That's Nikhil there. Nikhil, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Nikhil, we're just about to wrap up the conversation. I mean, what would be your final comments, you know, as far as the role of Indian comics is concerned?
Sorry, I didn't catch the last part.
I'm saying what your final comments, you know, on the kind of role that you see Indian comics playing in the near future.
I think Indian comics still need to grow in the sense that there needs to be a division. It's fine to have your kids' comics, but you need to have something tailored more to adults who are more used to the sort of graphic violence of, let's say, Sin City, where you have all these other aspects, but you're still catering to a story that is custom made to something that an adult would understand. So that I think there has to be some sort of balance achieved.
Okay, so some sort of balance, and you know that perhaps if that happens, it'll be good news for people like me who are nearing 35, 40. So you know we'll also have some comics.
Can I add one point?
Yeah. I'd like to bring in Akshay if he can hear me. Akshay, can you hear us?
I'm here. Yeah, I'm here, Andre.
Yeah.
As you do with censorship, it's always pretty much a double-edged thing. Everybody has a point of view, but I think the baseline which we can all agree on is that there's no two kinds of people. You know, everybody is different. Everybody likes different things. So what we should do is try and, you know, if I want to create a comic which has a serious story and somebody wants to make a superhero or you know, something totally funny or something for kids, everybody should be free to make it so long as it's not blatantly offensive to anyone.
Okay.
You have to understand, like, if I understand I'm publishing in India, there are some lines I can't cross without, you know, just being offensive.
Okay.
I then go to another country and do that. That's my problem.
Okay, fair enough. I'd like to bring in Ankit now. Ankit, yeah, your final comments?
Yeah, my final comments would be like everyone like saying that they should cater the adult market as in terms of comic. But as far as I remember, there were few digital websites who came with this porno comic, but it was banned in India. So my point is that keeping comics as it was, it's really important, because all I need that our kids, our future generation, they should be able to read all this, and they should feel that what comics gives them. It's a visual treat to read any comic, and it definitely gives you a better perspective of reading and images. So it's a visual delight for a reader.
So Ankit is there for status quo. Can we go back to Prateek now? Prateek, your final comments. You know, I mean, we've had various opinions coming in as far as, you know, having comics for the elders is concerned. What is your take?
Well, I think that, you know, there should be an age segmentation. You know what Nikhil said. So there should be comics for different age groups, and that way, you know, adult comics. You know, I think Ankit sort of took it as Savita Bhabi when someone said adult comic.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's certainly not that. It's more than that. Adult comic can be anything with more sarcasm or dark humor, which a teenager cannot understand or a 10-year-old cannot understand. So those type of comics can grow. It's not necessarily, you know, what Ankit thought.
Okay, quickly I'll go to Aniruddha because we lost the connection there. Yeah, Aniruddha, you were saying something. Please carry on.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was just wrapping up in the sense that, well, I'm okay with, like Prateek put it across, I mean, segment your comics. This is for adults, this is for kids, be responsible as a publisher. That's all. That's my take on that.
Okay. Sanjay sir, one more thing, you know, that, you know, we want to tell our viewers is the, you know, whole business of comics, is it lucrative enough for people to look at it as a career option?
बिल्कुल है. I mean, इसमें आज के टाइम में देखा जाए तो किसी समय में हम लोग 100 रुपये पेज में कॉमिक का आर्टवर्क बनाते थे, और जो हमारी कॉमिक्स की जो प्रोडक्शन होती थी उसमें कोई कॉस्ट मायने नहीं रखती थी कंटेंट की. और आज के समय में जो है कंटेंट ही मेन चीज़ है, वही सबसे ज़्यादा. और जिस तरीके से कॉमिक्स तेज़ी से आ रहे हैं और ग्राफिक्स वगैरह जितने अच्छे होते जा रहे हैं, तो इसमें ऑप्शन कैरियर वाइज भी है और अपना जो आर्ट है उसको अच्छे से अच्छा रखने लायक भी है।
अनुपम सर, द बिजनेस ऑफ कॉमिक्स आपके हिसाब से इज इट हियर टू स्टे? Are we going to see more people like Anuruddha and Parth and Akshay coming to the business?
I have heard many views. One thing, when we say comics, we automatically relate it to kids.
Yeah.
First, we must get this out of our mind that we are attaching a name to a certain age group. Comic is a medium in which a story is told in a sequential format. Means you can make anything, you can draw anything, you can write anything, what you like. This may be for kids, this may be for teenagers. There is Chacha Chaudhary, there is Archie, there is Superman, there is Nagraj, there is Sin City, there may be some other book in India. It's just a medium. So this medium has always been there. It will always be there. It all depends that how good a content you can give to your readers to their liking, that they accept it. And comic is such a powerful medium that I can tell you, means it's not a feel good factor. It is just that comic is a medium which can beat all other medium hands down, whether it be TV serials or movies. Means it is one medium. If you give a comic to a person, he'll retreat into that world. He'll not look at movies or gaming or anything. This is such a powerful medium.
Oh, okay. So
संजीव जी 28 इयर्स हो गए हमें, 28 साल से हम लोग काम कर रहे हैं और हिंदुस्तान के जितने भी बेस्ट आर्टिस्ट हैं और हाईली पेड आर्टिस्ट हैं सब लोग हमारे साथ हैं आज तक भी, और सब लोग कॉमिक्स ही कर रहे हैं, कोई किसी और दूसरे काम में नहीं गया।
मतलब अच्छे दिन चल रहे हैं।
अच्छे दिन चल।
Yes, certainly.
Okay, so thanks so much, Sanjay sir and Anupam sir, for joining us, and of course all you people there, Aniruddha, Akshay, Nikhil, Pratik, and Ankit. Thanks so much for joining in the conversation. We hope to have you in more of our conversations. So there you have it from the experts and the people that it's not as if comics are actually just limited to children. Comics is a much larger thing. It's basically crossing all boundaries, and if you are a comic lover, then there's no need to worry, because the more you grow, the more comics will be churned out by the likes of Sanjeev and Anupam for you. So do keep watching. If you want to give us your feedback, you can log on to our site indiapostlive.com. You can also send us your feedback on Twitter. Our handle is @indiapostlive.com, @indiapostlive. Thanks so much for watching, and conversations will continue on India Post Live.